So hey, what's going on you guys? It's me, Darkside here, and I actually found an interesting game on the PC. This is called A Kiss for the Petals, Remembering How We Met. So I read some of the description, and apparently I think this is Yuri based? I'm not sure. I don't really know too much, but just by looking at this, it seems pretty interesting. It's a visual novel too. I don't know how long it is, to be really honest. I think it's pretty short. I'm not sure, but if it ends up pretty long, I'll cut it up into parts, and then you guys can be able to watch. And also, if this video, I think I'm deciding to put up this video first, and there's another video that I want to upload, which is Dread, something like that. It's a scary game, but I have to call it's a let's fail because you'll see why when I upload it. This will be uploaded first before I upload that. Because I have to edit it, of course, and this I don't have to edit it at all, so we are actually going to do this, and I am going to put my voices to the test. I actually turn off voices. Let me double check real quick, make sure voices are off. Yes, because I want to put in my own voices in it, so I gotta see, let's get this started, shall we? So I have no idea what I'm going up against. If there are some duty pods, I'm probably gonna have to blur that out. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. But let's begin. Alright. As the season rolled on, the shape of the things continued to change. Summer's torturous heat and relented before we knew it. And now the second autumn, since I met my girlfriend was about to begin. What? Typo. I think that's a typo, I'm not sure. Risa. I would assume this is Risa right here. Okay.
It's already fall.
As I murmured thoughtfully, Mia stifled a laugh next to me. Oh, okay. Okay, so... Oh, damn. I probably should have done my study. Okay, so... I think this is the one that I was talking, and then this should be Mia. Unless I'm totally wrong, but, But, what else? Let's keep going.
Just when I think I've heard it all. But that's just like you, Risa.
Gee, Risa. Damn. So far, I'm not even 2 texts in, and I'm already lost. Alright. Risa. I think you're Risa, and you're Miyu. Okay.
Jeez, what was wrong with that? Even you can appreciate some level of sentiment, can't you? Well, perhaps.
In lieu of a response, Mia took my hand and interlocked her fingers with mine, squeezing it tightly. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is Mia, and this is... whatever the other... Okay, she should be more peppy, and she should be, the other normal voice. Okay. She's Mia. Okay, now I know who's who.
Mia! Sheesh. Do you have to squeeze so hard?
The act alone was enough to make my heart start pounding. I don't mind... Oh.
I don't mind. When the weather turns cooler, it gives me license to warm you to my heart's desire. Come on, Mia. Why do you always have to go and say something embarrassing like that? Oh, so then you don't enjoy it, Lisa? Well, I mean...
I had a hard time answering that.
Obviously, I liked it. And she knows that. And she knows that. She just likes to tease me.
Mia was the person that, okay, fine. I guess I'm gonna have to do a girl voice for this one. I have to do hers. I think this is her subconscious mind, but we're probably gonna have to roll with it.
Mia was a person I cherished above all else. But of course, I could never tell her that directly. So I conveyed my feelings to her by gently squeezing her hand back. You're still embarrassed. You still embarrassed so easily, Risa.
Ah, typo. I think that's a typo. I'm not sure. I'm not good with English. I can't say nothing.
Yeah, but I can't help it. It's not like it's the kind of thing you can change overnight. But you have grown a bit from how you were before, I believe. Huh? How do you mean? Well, for example, holding your hand in a conspicuous place like this would have been enough to make the old Risa blush bright red. Well, it's still early right now, and there aren't any other St. Michael students around, so... And besides that, we both left for school a little early this morning. There was no sign of anyone else, so I was alright being this open. If it has been a little bit later, it would have been out of the question. Oh, I see. It wouldn't bother me one bit, though, even there were others around. Yeah, tell me about it, honestly. She really did have no shame when it came to this stuff. The way she proudly proclaimed it, looking at me from under her lashes, made my pulse quicken a bit more. Just then, a playful wind lightly tossed Mia's hair about. There seems to be a bit of wind today. Yeah, it sure is. For someone who prides herself on being the most beautiful girl at St. Michael's, it's no surprise. Her black hair is so lovely. Not to mention the St. Michael's uniform suits her perfectly. Maybe it was all because we had just switched uniforms today. But Mia looked particularly beautiful in her winter outfit. Oh, that's right. Mia and I were both wearing our winter uniforms back then, too. For a brief moment, a nostalgic scene played from my mind. That really takes me back. Risa, what are you grinning about over there? Huh? Was I smiling just now? Yes, you were smiling. It's adorable to be sure, but also a bit off-putting somehow. Oh, you're so mean! That silly grin of yours probably means you were thinking of something dirty, weren't you? I wasn't, honestly. Like I'd ever do that. It's more like something you do. Huh? Why didn't you say anything back, Mia? It's unfortunate. You and I are just too different. You think so? Things seem to have taken an odd turn. Mia was always so quick to make sexual or perverted remarks, so why wasn't she acknowledging that side of herself today? Whenever I have sexual thoughts concerning you, Lisa, I most certainly don't let others know about it. I do have some degree of dignity. Huh? What are you saying? I'm at a loss here. I maintain my my expression, preserving the same appearance of exuding intellect. But in my head, I'm imagining all manner of steamy, passionate things involving you. So you try to put up a cool front, but in the end, you're still thinking about it. Yes, of course I am. Honestly, to describe yourself as exuding intellect, you're really not short on confidence, are you? I merely stated a fact after all. I am the foremost intellect at St. Michael's. Well, that must be true, but during the entire first semester, I never outscored her on a single quiz. At any rate, we veered off track. Now then, what exactly were you thinking about? That grinning fit? That grinning fit a moment ago. Huh? You must give me all the juicy details. Well... Why did she just automatically assume it was some kind of dirty fantasy? Or was the face I was making really that perverted? Give me just a moment. Risa, I believe it would be wise of me to take notes regarding its content. Allow me to prepare. Prepare? Prepare what, exactly? I thought for certain I had a voice recorder in my bag. Let's see, where could it be? Jeez, you don't need to do all that. And wait, why are you walking around with a voice recorder, Mia? I use it for work. I use it at a meeting the other day, but I remember everything that was discussed, so it's safe for me to erase. What? That sounds important. Don't erase it, please. It wasn't that important. One of Risa's impure fantasies recounted in her own voice must be preserved for posterity. The value of something like this is on par with that of your freshly removed underwear. I dare say it's akin to a national treasure. I told you! It's not some kind of perverted fantasy!
Oh god, what am I doing? Ah, damn, this is how low I could get.
And besides, why would that kind of fantasy be worth the same as my underwear? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, very well. Then, if you're that opposed to telling me, then I'll relent. Although you're incredibly cute when you get this frustrated, Risa. So, you were just messing with me then. Well, who can say? Now then, if it wasn't something sexual, what were you thinking about? Pressing her refined lips into the tight smile, Mia prodded me to continue. I know I was all agitated. Huh? Well, okay. I'll tell you since it's no big deal. But you know how we started wearing our winter uniforms today? Yes, indeed. What of it? Oh, I know. Huh? You know already, Mia? But of course, it's the autumn of our second year. It's obvious. No, there was no way she knew what I was thinking. We shouldn't wait too long before having our uniforms renewed, right? Let's stop to order them on our way home today, Risa. See, I knew it. Not only did she not know, she was the least frugal person I know. Just drop them off at the cleaners, and they'll be fine. New ones would be a waste of money. But haven't you grown a bit in a certain area since last year? Isn't yours starting to get snug? You mean? Was she trying to say I've gotten fat? I have noticed my rice has started tasting a little bit better since the weather turned cooler. And Mia is always recommending those delicious mail order sweets to me. Like she does. Did I put on weight without even realizing it? Although witnessing the dramatic change in your expression was amusing enough on its own, that wasn't what I intended to say. Look, I mean like here. Yeah! What are you doing? Like I said, hasn't it gotten a bit snug in your chest? In the chest? It's that snug. It's not snug. It's not that snug. Really? You should wear clothes that fit you, though. I had them sized it a little bigger to begin with, so this is fine. Bigger? And even still. Please, don't say any more, Mia. That's right. Even though I had them sized too big last year, it's already getting tight in the chest. But I won't ever admit that to Mia. Anyway, I'm not wasting my money on something like that. You're certainly thrifty for a student of St. Michael's, Risa. But it's just unnecessary. Not to worry. I'll take care of your old uniform for you, and I'll offer you a fair price for it, too. And then my Risa collection will be that much larger. No way! Forget it. Jeez. Would you just listen to me for once? I never could tell. I could never tell how much she was being serious and how much she was joking at times like this, at times like these. I kind of wished, actually, I really wish she would stop trying to get a hold of my used things. Anyway, that wasn't it. I stopped walking and turned to look back down the path we had been taking. Risa? Last spring, on that day I put this uniform on for the first time. That was the day when I first met you on this very tree-lined path. Mia narrowed her eyes slightly like I had, and looked along the tree-lined path. And so I was just remembering everything we'd been through. Ah, yes. That is true, isn't it? Mia met my gaze, looking similarly moved. I certainly have changed quite a bit since we first met. Yeah, so have I. A lot have definitely happened since then. It had all led up to the two of us being here now. That encounter must have been some kind of small miracle. I can't help but wonder. Oh, of course. If I say that out loud, she'll just make fun of me for being too girly again. Did you say something, Risa? No, it was nothing. Let's keep going, Mia. It's just about time for everyone else for us to start getting to school. And I wanted wanted to be able to hold her hand like this just a little longer. This time, we both squeezed each other's hands at the same time. And then we continued walking. I gave thanks for my good fortune and thought back on how Mia and I first met. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Nope, I'm good to go. As of today, I, Azumi Risa, become a freshman at the St. Michael's High School campus. I'm standing at the starting line of a new chapter in my life. Although I say that, but we all just moved up from the middle school campus, so I already know everyone. Even so, I'm really excited about it. There are supposed to be so many elegant older girls at the high school. I want to learn all I can from them. And of course, I'm going to have to put more effort than ever into my studies. I'll have to work hard. Studying is a student's duty, after all. It was true. I was attending a St. Michael's, a school of refined young ladies, but I was particularly middle class myself. And it wasn't like I was especially talented. Plus, my looks were average at best. So I'll just have to work that much harder. I'm going to build up my accomplishments. And my goal is to have perfect attendance. That was definitely going to help when I went on to higher education and entered the job market. Ha ha! As I stood there renewing my resolve, I realized I still hadn't changed clothes. Oh no! I need to get changed fast! For the next 3 years, I would be putting myself in the hands of the St. Michael's High School uniform. That moment, you put on a new uniform for the first time, there's no other feeling quite like it. Alright, I'm all changed. I found myself becoming giddy as I looked at my uniform, clad reflection in the mirror. Somehow, wearing this makes me feel just a little bit more grown up. Even though I already knew everyone, wearing a different uniform made me feel like I might leave a different impression too. Not to mention, the crisp pleats and ribbons on the new uniform felt really good. Come to think of it, I heard a rumor that there were going to be a certain number of transfer students starting this year too. And I never paid much attention to rumors. But this information had found its way to my ears. But that's just because everyone was talking about it so loudly. Everyone was particularly sensitive to even the slightest change in our statistic environment. But still, I wonder what kind of girls are coming in. I'll have to be sure to teach them if there's anything they don't know. After all, most of the students at the St. Michael's have been a part of the escalator program since kindergarten. They were largely incompetent, fairly soft-spoken girls from refined upbringings. It might take someone new off guard at first. It was definitely an awkward situation for me until I got used to it. But that's what makes the perfect candidate for class representative. After all, I have been class representative all throughout my middle school years. I was the kind of person who liked to take care of others to the extent that some might say I was meddlesome. But I don't even know if any of those transfer students are going to be in the same class as me. Jeez, look at me. Even so, if the opportunity arose, I wanted to be as kind and helpful as possible. And if I could help them learn to love St. Michael's, they'd be thrilled. Yeah, right. I'm really getting ahead of myself here.
Well, if it isn't Girl A, the the most important character in the storyline.
Risa-chan, good day to you. Ah, good day to you too. I look forward to seeing you again this year. Of course, so do I. Along the tree-lined path led up to the school building. Today's entrance ceremony was only for the freshmen, so of course I recognized everyone I saw. I'm not nervous at all. In fact, I'm actually feeling kind of relaxed. The only thing left from usual was where I was headed. It was the high school building. It's basically the same as always, huh?
Well then, you guys, I think I'll end it right here for today. We'll get to introduce ourselves to a new character, of course, since we all know from the beginning. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I would actually like to continue this. It seems pretty fun, but at the same time, man, I hope it doesn't get too eroge, you know? If it does, I'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. But I'm gonna have to fit for the role for it, though, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, like, subscribe, I would assume, and I'm also working on the banner still. I have to finish that as well. I forgot to finish that since I've been working on since I've been drawing this drawing that you see right now that's popped up right now, and all that other stuff. I've been working on my banner, and also I've been working on new YouTube ID image, or however you want to call it, like the image there, you know. I have the perfect, since I couldn't be able to. Well, I could actually, but I was gonna do something else. But anyway, I hope you guys liked it. I like it actually. I quite enjoyed this. This actually seems pretty good, and I hope my voice doesn't get too ripped up from this too as well, cause man, I can tell it can take a toll on my voice. So I'll see you guys on the next video. I don't know how to end this, so poof.